Hello everybody. I hope your first day of January 2024 was a good one. This book I'm going to use as a study in color. I'm going to study the color combinations of Prismacolor. And if you want to take a screenshot, these are the colors that I'm using. I go from dark purple to blue to green yellow to cream. And I just colored in a little bit to give me a start of where I wanted to put the colors. Just lightly color them in. So let's take one square at a time. The reason that I put the light color in the background is because I wanted this to come forward. So I put the light in the background here so the dark colors come forward. Okay? Alrighty then. Let's go to the blues. I have cerulean blue and denim blue. And I already did the cerulean blue. I just lightly, very lightly put it in here. Now, I'm going to color the edges of the pattern, give it a little bit more depth, very lightly. You never have to bear down with your colored pencils, although sometimes I do if I'm in the mood. If I'm just in the mood, then I do. There. Now, if I want this color, I'm going back to the lighter blue just to make it even all around. And I'm going to do the same with the purple. I laid down the purple, the Imperial Violet, and now I'm going to use the dioxazine purple as a just to darken the edges. It's an unusual color combination, but a lot of times that's what quilts are, especially the old style quilts. I'm sorry I have to turn my paper, but I'm dyslexic, so it's hard for me to color straight. Okay, there's your purple. Now we're going into the greens. I only have, I have two greens. I have, what is that green? Chartreuse. Chartreuse and parrot green. I already put the parrot green down. I put the chartreuse over here. Now, you don't always have to darken the edges, but if I want to darken the edges of the dark green, I'm going to have to use another color because I don't have another darker. There we go. Purple. I'm just putting a little purple on the edge. Now, for the chartreuse, I'm going to use the parrot green, just very lightly. on the inside edge. This isn't going to be a masterpiece. This is just a study in color. I want to see how the colors go together, and when I flip through these pages and pages of quilts, I'll be able to see, okay, this was the colors I used. Do I want these colors for this other piece? Do I like it? I want to shadow this a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to darken the inside of this like a pattern. Like, you know, how you sew along the lines. To intensify the purple, you can use the blue and the purple, and you can use the darker purple over the blue. And that intensifies the colors. There, that's good enough. Now, if I want to smooth it out a little bit, see how the colors just blend into each other? This color is cream, and it blends the colors. Now, if you want to add sewing lines, you take your black pen and make little sewing lines. And what I'll do on the outside is play with the colors and mix them. Beauty about colored pencils is the wonderful layers, the layers of color that you can produce. Now you have to decide, do you want to make it darker on this edge here or keep it light? And I'm going to dance the colors around a little bit there to just deepen it a little bit. And the flowers, now, this is going to be a green, because I don't have a flower color. Just sticking with the crayons I have. Now this is the blue I used for the edges. Now I'm going to use a darker blue for just a little bit of shading. I usually watch TV when I do this and just kind of go off into my own little coloring world. And a lot of times when I do that, something very surprising comes from it, and I like it. But you know, when you're doing it under a video camera, it's not as easy. You have this tendency to overthink things. And now I don't know about the coloring around the edges, so I think I'll just go with the green. There. Now I'm going to deepen it with a lighter purple, not the really dark purple, because it's not really that dark on the edges. You know, I know that colorists, they go with a light blue, a dark blue, medium blue, but after a while, those colors, can seem too standard, not very interesting. So that's when some of us tend to go over into color mixing. And there are different types of colors that you can mix, but you have to try them all to see which ones do mix the best. I'm not sure I really like this combination, but it might work for something, or even just a particular plant. You might like this color combination. Not the whole picture, but a leaf on the plant. Okay, now what shall we do? I had green around these edges. And little blue dots. I'm not going to shade the edges or the insides. Well, this is basically what I'm going to do with the whole quilt. I'm just going to mix the colors here on the sides. I'm going to, mix them here, and then have it, all the squares be the same color combination as here, because that's what quilts are. Quilts are usually use the same color combinations. And I think I'm going to use the eraser to buff off some of these dark, because it's too dark in here and too dark in there, to give it a little bit more highlight. So I like the highlights here. It's nice to leave the light in, and I think I took all the light out of there. So the way you get it back is to, which I don't have handy, is to erase a little bit. So that's all for today. I just want to introduce you to the colorings of each page, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.